buenas noches, Gina. Gracias por estar en el canal. Bienvenida. Quisiera hablarles sobre Status Producciones, que fueron tus inicios.
Okay, welcome to the channel, Gina. And Jhon is asking you about these productions that we can say that was your early days. That is party politics, and there is a new word somewhere.
I started off as a fashion designer. So I worked in fashion for many years, and even getting into fashion, I was, my grandmother was a seamstress. I learned how to sew and draw as a kid. And I never knew that was a job or a career until much later. So, for college, I was a ballet major and I was an economic major. So I was in business and ballet. And it was funny. I never really thought about sewing or any of that creative part of it till later. And I started a fashion design company, only because I thought, who's going to hire me? So I thought, I was going to start my own company. And from there, I did that for like 10 years. And then I had this really cool opportunity. This friend of mine said, hey, will you help me with the Black Eyed Peas? They're going on tour. And I thought, don't need to ask me twice. Yes, was the answer. So I, did the Black Eyed Peas, their very last tour, which was 2009. And I thought, wow, this is interesting. So I'm like, these 4 characters. And I thought, wow, this is so different than fashion. Because if you think about it as a fashion designer, like I have one character, I'm only doing a woman's, between this in every season, just like picking different colors that. But it was so interesting to me to be like, what the fuck? Look at this world of I don't even know what this is. It's like I do men's and women's. Like now I do hookers. I do like street urchins. I do businessmen. So and it's like so eye opening. I'm like, this is fun. Look at all these characters, and it started with being asked to do the Black Eyed Peas tour, and I'm like. And then from then I switched literally overnight. I went from fashion design to costume design, and I love it.
Oh my God, as a Black Eyed Peas fan, yeah, I remember that final tour. So what? Oh, because they're fashion icons. So that's like a going. So you did what do you do? The costumes from Fergie, Apple, Will.i.am.
Yeah, for sure. So like Fergie, like I remember like she had her solo and it was that orange dress. It was just like that. And I remember Will.i.am, and he did this homage to Michael Jackson. So we had him in this costume that was very Michael Jackson with like and it was really cool. So for me, it was just like, and coming from fashion, like I said, I was only doing women's, and it was just like, okay, so you want to do something in homage to Michael Jackson? And we fucking did it. It was like all of that, Michael Jackson, that, and then Fergie and her and Apple the App. And he wanted something that reached into his, Filipino background. So when he did his solo, I had to like come up with like his Filipino flags and his costume. So it was great. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so much fun. Like to build characters. So yeah, it was great. So that was like the beginning for me, switching from fashion to costume design.
Bueno, antes de darle el dato, sí quiero preguntarle por un corto que la verdad es muy suicida ese corto. No es por el hecho de que sea suicida, sea malo, sino que me refiero a que la historia es muy deprimente, o sea, causa eso. Entonces, quisiera preguntarle acerca de Marta. Fueron los primeros trabajos de ella bastante buenos.
Okay, Jhon watched the short film. very depressing short film. So he wanna know more about working, yes, in this kind of subject with or Martha.
It was a beautiful story, and it was, I know it was so, I mean, I love the writer director, and it was so personal for him, and it was like, it was an amazing little short that we did. It's so funny that you bring it up. I'm like, of all the films, I'm like, I love that film. We had so much fun doing it, and it was graphically beautiful. I mean, all of these. The funniest thing is when someone asks me, like, what's like, I've done over 50 films, and we like, what's your favorite film? It's like, for me, it's so hard to say because every film is someone's baby. Like, I'm grateful that they picked me to do it, and I give my heart and soul for every film. It's just like I just finished one, and it was just like my heart, I was like, oh, I got to pick it up. It's on the floor right now. And it's just, it's so collaborative, as a storyteller to like really, collaborate with a whole team to make something happen. And like for Marta, that was a beautiful short that we did. And I loved it. It was a lovely story. It was, for me, it was a little easy, meaning like there wasn't gunshots. It wasn't like cars flipping. I didn't have like, people getting shot in the face. But the storytelling part was a beautiful, amazing experience.
Dice que está sorprendido que le hayas preguntado por eso, pero que es una historia muy hermosa, que para ella cada proyecto que hace, grande o pequeño, es como el bebé de alguien. De hecho, y esto es algo muy bello, ella acaba de salir de una película, que siente que dejó su alma, su corazón ahí. Entonces, que está sorprendido, pero que sí, que le encantó ese proyecto.
Hermoso eso, gracias. Y también, bueno, vale la pena resaltar sobre el terror de varios. Quisiera preguntarle sobre la experiencia al trabajar en algo tan, pues, duro, caótico como la historia, y que estuvo también Tonomer, estuvo también el padre Tarry en Berlino, así que comenta.
Okay, we had the look to interview a lot of people that worked on the Parius. Very Tetris story, so anything you want to tell us about working on this little masterpiece, go ahead.
Well, that wasn't it's funny because it's a very religious film. Like the directors were very, very religious. I mean, I did it because I like the script, but it was an interesting film to work on because the director, the two directors, they were extremely right winged, and in essence, like, it was, I mean, when we work in film is it's a dictatorship. Let's be real. It's a dictatorship. There's the directors, there's the producers, and we have to make what they want. And you have to be very collaborative. And it's so funny because I literally was surprised on how it worked and in the content, and I literally just did my best to give the director what he wanted, and it was an interesting film to work on, I'll have to say, for lots of reasons. I'll just leave it at that.
It's like the kind of film that you don't think that will succeed, but succeed, because all the ideas of the people involved. But no, it really, in fact, in Latin America, it's crazy,
Crazy, right? And people, and what I do, like, so, like I say, the industry that I work in film, it's a total dictatorship. There's the producers, there's the director, and then under the director, there's the three main people. There's the production designer, the director of photography, and the costume designer. So the three of us, make this huge triangle. Like, I need to know what kind of lights the DP is doing. I need to know what the production designer, like what background they have going on. And then I need to work with the actor to try to, like, what they're wearing, just so they pop, like, because everything we do is so visual. Like, we're like, it's visual. I have to take into account the screen and everything we see on that. And what happens is It's the background, which is the production designer, the lighting, which is the DP, and what the director wants. And then, of course, what the actor brings and the character build. Like, if in the next scene, if the actor, flips a car, well, I will want to put the actor in a long sleeve shirt so that the stunt performer can fucking roll that car and not be cut up, so that the stunt performer can give the director a great performance. So then I have to back up into that scene and make sure that what I put the actor in works for the next scene. It's simply complicated. I don't know how else to say it. It's like, when you think it's just that simple, like, I'm not just throwing a t-shirt on somebody. It's like, there's a reason I'm throwing just a simple t-shirt. It's like, everything is so thought out. If you do it right, everything is so thought out, because we're just like, it's like a snapshot. We're just doing so much work that's so visual, and there's so many people involved, and you want to be a part of that visual that makes it amazing.
You are the first fashion designer and wardrobe person that we interview here. This is new for the channel and for us, and that's amazing. Jhon, solo voy a decir que estoy feliz de que ella sea la primera persona diseñadora de modas y de vestuario que esté acá, porque lo que está diciendo es increíble. Jhon is asking you about a new production, upcoming production, that is The Monster with Lauren Lavera. Whatever you want to tell us, we know it is an upcoming, and you can say a few words, but go ahead. What can we expect about The Monster? Oh my God, Darren Bousman is one of my favorites. I freaking love Repo. I freaking love Devil's Carnival. Oh my God.
That's all I have to say. 2 words. Darren Bousman. Like, that guy is fucking epic. Like, if you can work with anybody on a horror film, fail to like Darren Bousman. It was amazing. Darren Lynn Bousman. I'll say 3 words. I'll put his middle name in there. He was great to work with. He knows what he wants. He's the fucking king of those horror films. And come on. We had an Academy Award winner on this film. We had like amazing actors, and all he has to do is call anybody up, and we're all in. We all say yes. This guy, it was epic. It was fun. He was good.
Yes, no. I don't know if we can call this is the official Darren Lee Bousman fan club, but let me tell you something. I need to talk because I'm a fan. It's the second time that a person. Yes. It's the second time in the channel that somebody mentioned him, and of course said love working with him. You and Hannah Firman, and it's crazy because Darren. Oh my God. He even made me remember his girlfriend that she freaking loved her because we watched Devil's Carnival, Repo. Ella dice que lo único que puede decir es que es de Darren Lynn Bousman, que está un ganador del Oscar, que él es increíble, que él es el mejor, y pues Jhon, ahí activaste mi fan interno porque él es uno de mis directores favoritos.
Excelente, ahí. Y por último, ¿cómo define su trabajo en una palabra?
I always love when Jhon do this question, and you are the next one. Try to define your career in 1 word.
Taking me a minute.
Go ahead.
Right. Because you want 1 word. 1 word. Holy fuck! 1 word. It's so funny because I always think like what I do. Like, it's been like a fucking gunshot to my head every fucking time. And I always say, like, in my next life, I know what I'm going to be. And it's not going to be a costume designer because it's so challenging. Maybe the word is challenging because it's so much. I want to make I step into every character. I'll have like 45 characters in a film, and everyone I want them to be as special, and so I step into their shoes all the time to try to like make them the best, whether like Why do they have this necklace on? Why do they have and sometimes I'll put a little stone in their pocket because it makes the actor feel like spiritual. Like we find so many things. Like I just think it's a challenge. It's a challenge. I want to make every character in every one of my movies feel so important, so special, because it all matters. Like every character matters in a movie. Every crew member on set matters. Everybody from crafty to locations to that matters. So it's like every character matters. So if I have to choose one word, I'm just going to say character, because we all bring ourselves in a character to the work we do, to the characters we play, to the crew members we're supporting. So if you're going to fucking make me pick one word, I'm going to say character, because that's just, what we bring to life every day is like that person we bring.
Tell your social media so people can follow you, tell wherever you want. A big hype, but here's the pictures. Okay, tell us about your website, social media, send a big hi to Colombia, to wherever you want. Go ahead.
Oh, ciao, Colombia. Let's see. My website is, Gina Ruiz, costumedesigner.com. My Instagram is Skinny Brown Dog. But my agents want me to change it. What the fuck? They want me to change it to my name. They want me to change it to costume designer, Gina Ruiz costume designer. So I think I'm going to have to change it. But I do love Skinny Brown Dog because that used to be my dog. It was a skinny brown dog. Anyway, this was amazing. I adore you guys. Thank you for choosing me. Thank you for asking me questions. Thank you for exploring what I do. As you are, we're just storytellers. We're storytellers in this world. And I love the stories that we tell, the personal stories that we get to share. Thank you.
No, thanks to you. And before I let my friend Jhon, te dejo hablar, pero tengo que agradecerle. I'm so happy because two things. I'm so happy that this interview got me so emotional that I even start rambling in Spanish for the emotion. And two, yes, we can tell. We are now members of the unofficial Darlene Bosman fan club, and now the words from Jhon. Yes. Jhon, ahora tus palabras.
Right?
Yes, you can say a big hi to him and say that we are friends and we need him on the channel. Go ahead. Well, if not, don't worry.
Do you want him? Let's get him on here.
Oh my God. Jhon dice que Darlene Bosman puede que esté en el canal. No diré más nada. Es uno de mis favoritos, Jhon. Pero, Jhon, tus palabras, por favor. ¿Qué quieres decir?
Gina, muchas gracias en serio por la oportunidad, por el espacio, por todo. Bienvenida siempre. Y gracias por atender el llamado. God bless you. Take care.
Gracias, Jhon. Good. Gracias, Andre. You guys were amazing. I had so much fun tonight.
So much fun.
Call me anytime. Let's get Bausman on here.
Oh my God. I'm fanboying. He even that will sound silly, but he even reminds me my favorite girlfriend that we are now friends. and my days in Jude, because I Saw 2 is a masterpiece. I love Saw 1, but Saw 2 is.
Oh my God.
And yes, and I need to see the monster, and of course, Devil's Carnival. It's funny. That person, this girlfriend, that friend, she's a big fan of Emily Otton, and Emily Otton is huge in fashion. Tina, we love you. I love you. I freaking love you. You're amazing. And
oh my God. You guys call me anytime. Let's do this again. There's so many people that we can talk about, but we definitely need to get you Darren Bosman on this.
Haz la magia. Jhon, te agradezco en el alma.
Thank you so much, Gina. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.
Ciao.
Jesus.
Ciao.
Bye.